Hi guys, my name is MJ. Welcome to the Toys channel. Okay, as promised, comparison between these three models: the almost real ARBox, Pagani Zonda R, okay, in front, and then the TrendHobby. This is new, the Porsche 911 GT1 LM from 1998. This is actually from 2021, and then the PopRace CLK GTR. This is also from the late 90s. Okay, because I thought that this would be a good comparison between three diecast models that made front and back opening parts. So quick price point comparison so that we know that this is not exactly an apple to apple comparison. The PopRace and the TrendHobby, it's priced rather closely. TrendHobby is slightly higher, probably due to its special launch nature. This was a special launch at Hong Kong Toy Car Saloon 2025. It was just launched a couple of weeks back. This is actually a regular release model, hence this would be the lowest price, medium price, and this is actually almost double of both the almost real Pagani Zonda. So with the assumption that definitely the Pagani will look much better, higher price usually translate to more individual parts. More individual parts translate to more realistic. Okay, so that would be a fair background to this comparison video. Okay, so first, the mechanism between all three models. Okay, because I've already roughly run through. Well, let's do it again. Okay, so as I mentioned, right, the Pagani, expected the Pagani Zonda will be the best looking one in terms of details compared to the other two models. Okay, you can see the interior. You can see there's much more details in there. There's a dash. The steering wheel is detailed as well. And the most obvious difference, usually I explain to people, is the side mirror. See how the side mirror is being done, and that kind of is the easiest way to compare with the other brands, the so-called lower brand, lower price point diecast models. Okay, so all three of them are diecast. So this particular model is the one that stand out the most during Hobby Expo China. It was released during that event earlier this year around April, and I understand that it is back into, they have reproduced more. Um, I'm not sure when will they be out, but probably by end of the year. Hopefully within this year, we will see more quantities of this Pagani Zonda R coming out. Okay, the full product name I will put it in the description below. Okay, all right. So that's the overall look. Pointed out the side mirror to you already, right? And the tow hook as well. Check out that crazy looking tow hook. Okay, right. You see the rear, the tail lights, the exhaust. This is so good looking. Okay, next TrendHobby. All right. Overall, looks quite okay. You see the side mirror. It's very chunky. The rims. Now this one comes with the this caliper, but you can tell the rims looks a little plasticky compared to the almost real ones, right? Okay, go to the rear. Not bad at all. The tail lights are done separately. The tail pipes are a separate piece as well. Okay, so there is quite a lot of individual parts, but not a lot of aerodynamic bits compared to the almost real. Okay, let me do the base as well. Okay, so base, even the base is carbon fiber. Okay, there's a carbon fiber weave underneath, but only the diffuser is detailed underneath. There's nothing else going on underneath there. Same thing here, only the diffuser, but this is a flat metal base. So TrendHobby, this is a licensed product. Almost Real is a licensed product as well. Licensed from Porsche, licensed from Pagani. For this PopRace, I'm not sure about that. It doesn't indicate anywhere. Okay, so base, metal base, flat diffuser, and splitter detail in front. Okay, the rims looks plasticky as well. Interior, similar to TrendHobby, right? They are pretty flat black. Okay, but on the PopRace you get a peek at the engine at the back. Okay, so that's a rough comparison. See the side mirror? Okay, it's a separate piece, so it looks quite realistic. It's silicone, I guess, soft rubber, but you can tell, right, the level of detail compared to the Zonda. Okay, so I'm going to remove the front portion first. So this is also operated by magnet. You can remove the whole thing. It also includes that fastener in 64 scale. That's pretty crazy. Okay, so it comes out with the front cover. So let me get the TrendHobby one out. Okay, this is rather light. I guess it's yeah, die-cast mix of metal and plastic. Okay, I'm gonna place it at the back. All right, and then we have the PopRace version. Whole thing comes out. Okay, with magnet mechanism as well. So we see from the front. So from what I read, the setup for all these three cars is actually double wish. The suspension setup is double wishbone on the front and rear. So yep, for all three cars, you will be able to see. I've got the side mirror out for the Pagani, so I can hold it like that. There we go. So of course, I think straight you can tell the AR version looks better. The TrendHobby looks okay, and even the PopRace one looks okay as well. So even though it's plasticky, it's a little bit chunky, but they have made an effort to actually color it. Okay. So the front looks pretty good, but you can tell the tires on the TrendHobby, right, is very plasticky. Oh, I had skipped a bit. Oh, okay. So you can tell, yeah, the tires on this thing is very plasticky. Okay, now we get the rear engine cover out. Look at that detail again with the fastener in red. There's an intake detail. The wing very nicely detailed as well. Okay, the whole thing comes out like that. TrendHobby. So I did a quick search on this, right? Because we know that the Pagani, ZondaR, and the CLK exist in these colors. So for this GT1 Porsche in this specific color, right? I think someone commented it's carbon Kevlar. That's why the green weave. So far, I only found one photo on the internet through Google AI. So yeah, I'm not sure. This is probably their test car, but the thing about the test car is usually it doesn't come with any livery. It's just raw carbon. But yeah, this one has the Mobile One and the Wastanier logo on it, so I'm not sure. There's no car number, so probably this is still a test car, okay, based on the test car. Now this is the rear of the CLK from PopRace. It's a little bit heavy, okay, but it does look a little bit basic compared to the other two. But then again, this is just the overall shape of a car anyway. Okay, all right. Also with magnet mechanism, so it's quite easy to take it out. Okay, now quick comparison. Look at that. Now you can tell the difference, right? Why it's double the price. So there is a lot of thing going on for TrendHobby, but definitely much more going on in the Pagani. Okay, so this is a brand new engine. Same suspension setup, the double wishbone suspension on all three cars actually, in fact. Get the CLK up as well. So the CLK detail is actually pretty good too. I mean, hold it tight. Look at that. The engine bay on this tree thing. It's pretty crazy. Okay, so the Pagani Zonda is a 6-liter V12. The Porsche, it's 3.2 twin turbo flat six. Back to the Pagani Zonda, right? It's about 750 horsepower. The Porsche makes about 600 horsepower, while the CLK 6.9 liter V12 makes about 612 horsepower. Okay, overall weight, the CLK is the heaviest at 1.4 1004 kilograms. That's the heaviest. The lightest would be the ZondaR. Okay, just over 1 ton. Okay, 1,000 kilograms. Power to weight ratio, the Zonda is actually 700 horsepower per ton. The Porsche is about 480 to 500 horsepower per ton, 425 per ton for the CLK. So the craziest power to weight ratio is definitely the Zonda R. Then again, the Porsche and the CLK was made in the late 90s. So this was done in 2011, 20 years later. Okay, then what else? What else can I tell you? So overall built detail. Okay. Oh, so these two, the CLK and the Porsche, right? They were actually built for homologation to race, and the Mercedes was actually built to race in the FIA GT, not for endurance. Hence, when it attempted Le Mans, it retired. The Porsche was built for Le Mans for endurance racing. So it did make. I think it won in 1998. Yep, the overall Le Mans winner for the works team. Its class winner GT1 in 1996 as well. Okay, for the CLK, the CLK was actually a 1997 FIA GT Championship winner, drivers and constructors championship. So basically, they dominated that year. Okay, so not for endurance racing. The Pagani Zonda is not, don't have any. It's a track only car. It's not really competitive. It didn't join any FIA sanctioned competition, but it does have the Nürburgring circuits record. Okay, so three different design philosophies, hence three different type of cars. Okay, let me see my homework, my notes. Let's see anything else that I can tell you about. So generally, the Pagani Zonda is basically an extreme engineering showcase by Pagani. The Porsche is the Le Mans winner. The road cars, there are actually 25 road cars, and the CLK is FIA GT dominator. Again, 20 road cars with another additional six roadsters. So that is a little bit of the background of these three cars. Okay, but what I want to compare a little bit more is the level of details on this thing. So we can tell you, right, this PopRace, because the different colors on different parts kind of help to differentiate and show you there's so many different parts underneath. Compared with the Porsche, there's a lot of scaffolding going on. Okay, there's the double wishbone and pushrod suspension setup detail as well, but I think more colors on the PopRace does help to showcase more individual parts. Makes it look more realistic. So it's really comparable because TrendHobby is slightly higher price compared to the PopRace. But let's see if TrendHobby comes out with any more regular releases, and we'll be able to tell. Okay, the rims wise, I think PopRace has done a better job. The Porsche does look a little bit plasticky. Okay, but then again, if you follow Qube, you would have seen very nice photos as came out just 1-2 days ago. Right, so that's my comparison video. Which would be your favorite? I would pick the easy winner is Almost Real because of the level of details. But then again, it's double the price. TrendHobby is a good balance between detail and because it's being able to open. Okay, and the CLK. I think it's a bang for buck. The cheapest one here, and there's so many details. Cool. All right, so that's my take on these three cars. Let me know what you think. Let me know which is your favorite. Cool. I think there are a couple more extra available through Qube, so do look them up. Do drop them a message if you're looking for one. They can ship international. What else? 60%, more than 60% of you guys are not subscribed to my channel, so make sure you hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button as well, because that will help me out with the YouTube algorithms. That's it for this time around. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.